Hi, I'm Deborah Wood. I'll be your instructor for CDE255, which is the California Preschool Foundations and Frameworks Performing Arts Study. I wanted to give you just a quick overview of our course together so that you will feel oriented to the course. When you enter the course from Blackboard, you will always be taken first to the announcements page. And our first announcement this week is just welcoming you to the course, and it has this little introductory video. I wanted to show you the menu that is on the left-hand side of your screen. My contact information is here. Sometimes in an online course, you can feel like you're kind of out there lost by yourself. I never want you to feel that way in this course. Please contact me if you have any questions or concerns. Also on the main menu are the syllabus and the course calendar. Those are always available to you. Those were emailed to you as well. The announcements page is what we just saw, where you land when you enter the course. And then I wanted to show you the weekly folders. This week is just the week 1 folder, but as we go through the course, week 2, week 3 will all show up. The weekly folders will stay open throughout the course so that you can review information if you need to. And this week, first we have an introduction to the Preschool Foundations and Frameworks. If this is your first Foundations course, please take time to go through. There's about an 8-minute video that takes you through the presentation, or if you don't want to listen to me talk anymore, you can go through the PDF of the presentation. But this gives you a really good overview of what the foundations and the frameworks were developed to accomplish. And in short, it's the foundations tell us what children in preschool, what they should learn and what they should master before they enter kindergarten. And then the frameworks gives us strategies and methods for us as teachers, how we can facilitate that learning for young children. So this is just a good introduction to that. And then there is an overview of the Performing Arts Foundations. You'll notice when you start reading that the Visual and Performing Arts Foundations are together in the documentation. At Saddleback, we have split those apart, and there was a Visual Arts Foundations course earlier in the semester. This is the Performing Arts Foundation, and we will cover the strands of music, drama, and dance. So there's just a little introductory presentation for that, and then you will read the actual Foundations document. And the foundations and the frameworks are available free online. You can print just the pages that we'll be reading. You can read online, or if you would like a printed copy of them, you can order those through the California Department of Education. That information on how to order is in your syllabus. After you've finished your reading, I'll ask you to participate in a discussion board each week. This week you'll be introducing yourself and kind of giving us an idea of what your background in the arts has been, how you experienced the arts when you were growing up, and then how that might inform the way that you approach the arts for preschool children. And then in week 2, you will do an observation in a preschool, pre-K, or TK classroom of the Performing Arts Foundations. I wanted to give you that information at the very beginning so that you can review it and know what will be expected of you by the end of week 2. So the requirements for the observation, or the outline for the observation, I gave you both in rich text or PDF format, whichever works best for the device that you're using. And then this first document is a listing of suggested materials that we will hopefully find in the environments where we observe. And what you will be doing is you'll be looking first at the environment and materials in the classroom, and then you'll be looking at the interactions that the children have with each other and with the teacher around the strands of music, drama, and dance. And we will use you will not write up your observation as a formal assignment, but you will use it in the week 2 discussion and then also for your final curriculum plan, which is due in week 4. So that information is there for you ahead of time so you can get a jump start on what we'll be doing in week 2. And then at the bottom of every weekly folder is just a checklist so that you can know that you've accomplished everything that you need within that week. The discussions, there is a student lounge discussion here, and that will be open throughout the course. If you have a question or a concern, please go ahead and post it here. A lot of times when one student has a question about the assignment, other students have the same question, so go ahead and share there. I do check that every day, and I will respond. I do encourage students to respond to each other as well. If you do have a private concern, please email me. And then the discussions will be available here. This is the discussion prompt for this week. It has some information about introducing yourself and then some guiding questions about your experiences with the foundations. Under the Resources tab, these are the foundations documents that we'll be using, the foundations and the frameworks, volume 2. So you can access those here. And then as the course goes on, we'll also talk about the ways in which the California Preschool Foundations and Frameworks align to other standards such as Common Core standards or Head Start standards. Many of you are working in environments where you need to show that you are aligning with kindergarten standards. So that information is here. And then also our foundations relate to the DRDP assessment tool. And so we'll talk about that a little bit later in the course as well. But those resources are always available from the main course menu. And then the final tab is the My Grades. And in this course, we're really looking to provide you with tools for use in your own classroom. So there will be 4 weekly discussions where you will engage in interactions with classmates. And then there will be 1 curriculum plan that will be due at the end, which again you will share with classmates. So this was just a very quick overview of our course. I want to welcome you to our time together, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you for watching.